7 Eccentric Things About Me, Part 2. I'll attach Part 1. I think we all have eccentric things about us, and we should celebrate our uniqueness. Number 1, colors. I love colors. Now, that in itself is not eccentric. It's what I do with the colors that's eccentric. So, you know how most people organize their clothes? They'll have their tops in one drawer, their pants in one drawer, their sweaters in one drawer, their cardigans in one drawer. I have my clothes separated by colors. First, I have the reds and pinks and maroons and burgundies and dusty roses. And then I have the oranges, the corals, the peaches, the apricots. And then I have the yellows, the golds, the mustards. And then I have the greens, the Kelly greens, the lime greens, the olive greens, the deep murky greens. And then I have the blues, the navy blues, the baby blues. And then I have the purples, the lavenders, the eggplants. And then I have the neutrals, the blacks, whites, grays, tans, browns. And most of my clothes are in the red category or the neutral category. It takes a couple of drawers and an overflow basket for all of my reds and pinks. But for the oranges and the yellows, they share a drawer because I don't have enough of those to fill up a whole drawer. The oranges are over on the left and the yellows are over on the right. The greens, they get a whole drawer to themselves because I have enough clothes to fill up the green drawer. And then the blues and purples share a drawer. The blues on the left, the purples on the right. And then the neutrals, it takes a couple of drawers for those. So I don't put my pajamas and nightgowns in with the colors. They have their own box. But just about everything else is in with their color. Number 2, compartments or organizations. I love compartments. I love organizing. Ever since I can remember, I've always loved to organize. I've always loved compartments. I remember when I was in second grade, there was something that had different compartments in it. I don't remember what it was, but I was so excited about those compartments. But yeah, I just love compartments. I love to organize. I don't like things jumbled together. I like them, like I said, organized. Number 3, corners. I love corners. Now, I haven't been to a pub in a long time, but back when I was like 20, 21, there was this pub that some of us went to. And whenever I went in with a group of friends, I always made sure we sat at a corner table because I love that corner table. And I think the coziest houses are those that are on a corner, the corner of this street and that street. If I owned a house, I'd prefer it to be on a corner. I just love corners. Number 4, cozy and fluff. I love cozy and fluff. Maybe because life's always been stressful and complicated, and I do whatever I can to make it not so hard. In fact, I coincidentally ran across a list that I made. It says fluff gratitude list. So a fluff gratitude list is something that you're grateful for, not the obvious, not things like a house to live in, electricity, transportation, but the fluffy things. And I'm not going to read everything that's on this list because then you would really think I was eccentric, but well, that's the point of it, isn't it? But I have some things on my fluff gratitude list that I'm thankful for. One of the things on the list is cozy mysteries. One of the things is nature and birds chirping. One of the things is cozy memories with my kids. That time me and my 4 kids had dinner in the car at Sonic. Something so simple, but to me it was cozy. That time me and my kids went to a particular fair, and my son had on a shirt that had a number 3 on it, I guess one of those ball shirts, and the clown was making remarks to everybody that walked by. That was his job. And he said, number 3 is a nerd. And then I also have on here the color pink, the color red. That time my best friend and I went to Red Lobster. I took her out for her birthday. That time another one of my friends and my 2 kids went to the beach. And so, yeah, I'm not going to continue reading them, but that's just what I do sometimes to relieve stress. I love cozy and fluff. Number 5 is calendars. I love calendars. Maybe because I'm such an organized person, and especially when I was working in an office, I could not live without my calendar. I had everything on my calendar that I needed to remember. And now that I'm not working in an office, I'm not working a job at all, I still love my calendars. Even for your personal life, you need to know when things have to be done. Number 6 is chicken. I hate chicken. Let me explain. Now, I'm a vegetarian, so I hate all meat, but I hate chicken more than anything. If I see, for example, a box of chicken broth, I can tolerate seeing beef broth, but a box of chicken broth is like, why would anybody want chicken broth? And those chicken tacos, I'm sure a lot of people love them, but like, oh, beef is supposed to be in tacos, or beans, not chicken. I just despise chicken. Now, I can do the fake beef or the fake fish, but I can't do no fake chicken. I despise chicken. And what's really interesting about this, I guess this makes me even more eccentric, even though I loathe chicken with a passion, one of my favorite restaurants is a chicken restaurant, Chick-fil-A. I love that restaurant. I eat the waffle fries or the hash browns if it's morning time. I love their biscuits, and I love their salads. I just tell them to leave the chicken off. And I think it's like $1 or $2 cheaper without the chicken. Their salads are so good. Oh, they are so good. And I eat just about anything other than the chicken. Number 7, change. I love change. I can't do the same thing every day. And whenever I go to a restaurant, I get something different every time. I remember one time I went to a restaurant and I had whatever I had, and then we went back not too long after that, and the waiter told me what I was going to have. He told me what I had last time. I was supposed to be impressed. It's like, yeah, that's what I had last time, but no, that's not what I'm having today. I like change. I want something different today. And my last two jobs, I had to wear a uniform. I didn't like it at all. I like change. I don't like having to wear the same thing every day. So yeah, I like change, and maybe that's one reason I love colors, because you get to do different colors. If you do colors, it's not like it's just black and white or the same color. But yes, I love change. So those are 7 eccentric things about me, part 2.